Hello, everybody. This is Vdiffuser. Welcome to a new project. Alright, we got a whole lot of these warnings. Peace Studio. Unreal Engine. Welcome to Persona 3 Reload. Alrighty. This is Persona 3 Reload. We got a whole lot of downloadable content. So, I've been meaning to play this game on my channel for a while now. And, well, believe it or not, this game in particular is one of the reasons why I have my channel in the first place. I got into Persona in college. I started with Persona 4, then I got into the rest of the series. And, well, because of college and all that, I always kept forgetting where I was going with Persona 3, because you want to get everything, and then you forget where the hell you are after you've binged something, after you've gotten something new to distract you. Life with ADHD. So eventually I decided in 2019 to make my channel mostly so I could clear my backlog of games, and mostly so I could actually finally fucking beat Persona 3. So here we are. I was originally going to do the Persona 3 FES version on PlayStation 2. Mostly because that's the definitive version of the game. But when they announced that they were going to port the episode Igus on this, that pretty much cemented this version of the game that I'd be playing. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, I will be doing this version of the game. It has a few things from Persona 3 FES. It has a few things from Persona 3 Portable. It's pretty much a brand spanking new game. If you're going to be used to the original game, it's going to throw you a whole lot of curveballs. Alright, we have difficulties. We have peaceful difficulty, which is basically easier than easy. We have easy mode. We have normal mode, which is just, default, which is Shin Megami Tensei version for saying game's still gonna be hard. Hard mode for if you're a masochist, like a certain other Let's Player that I know. And merciless for if you're a real masochist. You can only be in merciless once. If you go off of it, you cannot go back to it. I am nowhere near hardcore enough to try merciless, so we are doing normal mode. Alright, we got our DLC. The Yasagami High, the Shujin High, Phantom Thieves, Velvet Room, and we can get those in our closet. We've also got the Persona 5 Royal sets and the Persona 4 Persona sets. We can get those from the Velvet Room. Once we get there, we got all the background music. I will be doing the episode Aegis later. That is going to be its own thing. Hey, Philibon, how's it been? Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow, all lives born to their ends. You who would protect the glimmer of the finite future, you have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you, even these halcyon days of repose. Let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. I'm gonna let the movie speak for a bit before I go into a bit more info dumping.
Just put it to my head. And then the trigger. Come on. There's no way I can't.
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction.
You look familiar back there.
Inconvenience. The next stop is Iwatodai. Iwatoda. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
Well, this is eerie. And that's even eerier. And we lost our tunes. And there's blood everywhere. Alright. I arrived late, so I better hurry up. Iwatode dorm. That's where I'll be staying from now on. It should be just up ahead. So, this is the first quote-unquote modern Persona game. Persona 3 happened in the PlayStation 2 era, and I believe that was like 10 years after Persona 2. So, they changed a whole lot. The original game kind of sort of ran off of the Shin Megami Tensei 3 engine. as such, a lot of the things that we know of from the Persona series started with this game. Gotta keep my distance, looks a little different, dangerous. Alright, Yuba Todai Strip Mall. You better not be Mon. Is this a coffin? That is! It is not Mont. So, believe it or not, all of this was actually a cutscene in the original game. I will bring up the differences between this game and the original game periodically. Why does that octopus have a friggin' gun? I'll never know. Yeah, they revamped a whole lot of things for this version of the game. You a Todai dorm. I guess this is it. Our home away from home. Persona 3 Reload. In case you hadn't figured out what game you were playing.
Welcome.
Good God. Bruh,
You're late.
where are you?
I've been waiting a long time.
Alright, so... this guy, who looks a lot like us for some reason, he used to be voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. In fact, Yuri Lowenthal did triple duty in the original game. He played a main character, he played this guy, who we are going to learn his name later, and a character that we're going to be talking about way in the future. Almost the entire voice acting cast has been replaced in this game, with one exception. Which is weird, because she played two characters in the original game, but hey, I'm not the voice acting manager, so that's their prerogative.
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract.
So, Alex Lee is the new voice of both of these characters. Alex Lee is a relatively new voice actor. I say relatively. We know him best because he is... let's see, what else do we know him from? He is Zenitsu in Demon Slayers. And that's about all I recognize him from. He's in Record of Ragnarok. He is... he's Leon in Pokemon Evolutions. He's in the Vinland Saga. He's in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, he's the main guy in Astral Chain. Okay. Yeah, looks like that's about all I recognize him from. So, yeah, a lot of the new cast are relatively new or relatively unknown voice actors. Or voice actors who've never been in, or voice actors who have just decided to do something new.
There's no need to be scared.
I'm in a Shin Megami Tensei game. Being scared is the normal thing. Murphy's Law is in constant, no matter what part of the Shin Megami Tensei web we're in.
All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Yep, that about sums it up. a lot of people could actually learn a few things from those words. It's very topical. And here we are, the ever-important name of the protagonist. So, in canon, the protagonist's name is usually Makoto Yuki, or at least that's how it is in the Persona 3 movies. The manga has it as Minato Arisato, and the stage adaptation has him as Sakuya Shiomi. I grew up in PlayStation 2 era, so we are going with the good old classic Minato Arisato. When I get around to Persona Q, I will not be able to do this.
Good. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes.
Yep. That's the truth right there.
And so, it begins.
Well, that ain't ominous.
Who's there?
Oh, hey there.
How are you here at this hour?
Well, it's a funny thing. Time usually moves on. It's never usually on my side, and I expect it's not going to be on my side throughout this entire game.
Don't tell me.
Why do you have a
Wait.
gun? Huh.
The lights. I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
Alright. There you are. There's
My name
Best Girl.
is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Alright, Mitsuru Kirijo. Mitsuru Kirijo is voiced by Allegra Clark in this game. In the original game, she was voiced by Tara Platt. Tara Platt is still in this game. She just is playing her other famous role from this game. You'll know if you know. So she is instead voiced by Allegra Clark, who is been very, very busy. She's Atalanta in Fate, in the Fate series. She's Dorothy, among other voices, in Fire Emblem. She's Princess Kakyu in Sailor Moon. Jeez. See, she is already a veteran in Shin Megami Tensei, being in Shin Megami Tensei 5 as Artemis, Titania, and Aisha Zinneman. Say that one 5 times fast. She's Cynthia in Pokemon Masters. She's a bunch of voices in Fire Emblem. And she's Linalia in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. God knows what else she's in. Yeah, Allegra Clark's been around.
Who's he? He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Bruh, I'm right here. You can tell me what's going on.
He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' club. Is it okay for him to be here? I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba.
Alright, Yukari.
She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
Yukari Takeba. She is played in this game by Heather Gonzalez. I believe the only thing I know Heather Gonzalez is the voice of is, well... She's a few voices in Fire Emblem, and she is the voice of Minoru in Hyrule Age of Imprisonment and Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, that's really about all I know her from. In the original game, she is voiced by Michelle Ruff, and if you don't know who Michelle Ruff is, oof. She's been in a lot of things. We know Michelle Ruff best as Etna from the Disgaea series. Why do you have a gun? Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so there's no stick mentality here.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Bro, you don't have to tell me twice. This day's already been surreal enough.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what's that contract for?
Huh? Contract? What are you talking about? Can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Define okay.
You don't know. I guess that means you're fine.
No, it's because your definition of okay might not be my definition of okay. But you know what? We'll just go with that.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going. I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a good call.
Good night.
Jeez, not bad. Life in the dorms starts today. The room came pre-furbished and everything. I'm spent. I should put my things in the closet and go to bed early. Alright, you can press the start button to save the game. I'm not saving my thing to the network. I don't have PlayStation Plus, so that's not happening. You can also save a little bit of your past, and you can rewind. This is pretty nifty because, like I mentioned earlier, it is easy to forget what the hell you're doing if you spend time between playing games. There is a lot of things that make this game far more user-friendly than the original one. Oh, we got tutorials as well. There we go. That's very pretty. Purchased DLC can be redeemed by checking in the closet. Alright, we got our downloadable content. Nice. Not bad. Dang, I've been yapping a lot. Alright. We'll probably get another day right here. Get a bit of a longer day.
It's Sakura. Are you awake?
I am a zombie! Good morning!
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
I sleep like a friggin' log. I once slept through a hurricane alarm.
I've been asked to show you the way to school.
Alrighty.
Are you ready to go?
May as well.
Great. Let's set out.
There are a lot of asshole options in the game. I am not going to use those.
This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh?
If only we had one of those.
I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh, look! There it is now. Morning. Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekko-kan High School. I hope you like it.
Alright.
You'll be okay on your own from here, right?
You know what? I think we're actually going to call it right here, and on our next episode, we're going to see what high school has to offer us. See you guys later.